All right, gonna make this short, make this quick. I've recorded this several times already. Let's see if I could get it under 5 minutes. Okay, so I just came back from Los Angeles. I'm gonna recap the last 10 years, the value it gave to me, and that's pretty much it. So for this video, I wanted to first and foremost mention that the reason why I'm bringing up 10 years between 2009 to 2019 is because at the, like a week or two before my birthday in 2009, I had broken up with my girlfriend at the time, and that completely and utterly devastated me. During the times of me being lost and just confounded as to where my emotions at, wanting to go back to a relationship that wasn't working, and in the end, just knowing it was better that I just keep space, keep distance, and just figure out something else, I had several friends pick me up. I spent time with Kenny Lai and Kenneth Tran. I've spent time with, Arissa Garrett, Chris Cousins. These people in my life really helped me move along, make new memories, try to laugh, no matter how depressed, no matter how downtrodden I was. And, months upon months, years, they've helped me with all their love and compassion, helped me create new friends, new friendships, new moments, up until, even beyond when Chris and Arissa got married, when Kenneth and Kenny, developed their lives. And I just kind of kept moving on. And even though they were at different phases of their lives, I made more friends. And it doesn't diminish the value that I have of them in my life. But it was a very hard lesson to learn that, I had to evolve, I had to move on, and I really had to explore relationships and meet new people and learn more and grow more, because there was a time, like early first half of the decade, where I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. I didn't have direction. Where I am as an experienced designer didn't really occur to me until much later, when I just, worked with Nerd Reactor, made friends, worked on an indie game, which some of you know, and, picked up UX design and, went to General Assembly, made more friends. Alongside that, I learned about spiritual psychology. I learned the value of spirituality in all walks of life. You could be an atheist and still be spiritual. And, the value of religion in various people's lives. Even though religion has been used as a weapon against people, there's still a number of good things that have happened for those who follow religion, but mostly those things happen in a private relationship space. So that journey between a level of personal relationship, compassion, and love amongst friends and family, and the knowledge and the practices I've had, like going to a Buddhist retreat and really talking, like acknowledging myself and my pain and growing from that, ultimately helped me understand the value of my time, my space, my choice that I have in pursuing and maintaining relationships, the sacrifices sometimes of losing relationships with people, and choosing to make struggles and learning from them. Like so many things, that self-responsibility and the value of my time was a very powerful thing that I learned in the last 10 years, because I'm such a giving person. I tend to have such a big heart, and it wasn't until like a whole bunch of acknowledgments from people that encouraged me to take care of myself, and to really just not always give so much, that really helped me take that, I guess, power that I have and really focusing it on growing and being greater than who I was yesterday. Not just to be like some, tyrannical, powerful person, but ultimately going into spaces that need a bit of compassion from me. And in the end of those 10 years, those powerful lessons of relationship and self-love are something that I will carry forward in this next phase in my life. But ultimately, this last 10 years have been such a neatly packaged experience. And 10 years, like, I wouldn't say it went by in a flash, but it was a very weird roller coaster, because if you looked at, if I wrote this down, and you just read it out, it seemed so erratic, but that was just the circumstance that I was involved with. Part of it was, circumstance. Other times it was a lot of hard work, and other times it's just me waiting. And I had such a weird relationship with waiting and time that, all I really had was just me self-imploding. And that's very challenging, because you could spend multiple days self-imploding and frustrated that if you don't have friends and family to bounce off of, you'd probably just explode somehow. Anyways, I just wanted to touch on that. It's the culmination of 10 years. It was my birthday weekend. I've been seeing a lot of signs and symbols, but that's a different conversation in regards to metaphysics. But for now, thanks for spending time hearing me out. I hope you guys have a wonderful week. And I'll talk to you guys soon. So for Hourglass, this is JB.